Welcome back everybody to day 4 here on the Disney Fantasy. Even though we are at Grand Cayman in the Bahamas, we have opted to stay on the ship today. While everyone is off enjoying the island, our goal today is to enjoy the ship and its activities with fewer people on board. Tonight is also Pirate Night, which is a DCL tradition, so we'll get to enjoy all those festivities, including fireworks on a cruise ship. Why don't you guys come along? Let's go make some memories together. Now, what's special about Grand Cayman is that it's actually a tender port, meaning you can't freely walk on and off the island. The cruise ships drop anchor as close as it can get to the island, and smaller ferries take you back and forth from ship to land. Now, with all that said and out of the way, let's actually jump back to earlier this morning where I became a Marvel hero. Roll the tape.
Please help me in welcoming the mighty Thor!
Well, greetings there, Agent. Like you got some mighty young ones over here.
Yes.
Hello there, everyone.
They seem to be ready, and might I say, Thor, it's quite the honor to have you with us today.
Of course it is. Behold my mighty hammer. Now, does any of you know its name?
Yes, that would be the mighty Umau.
Right.
No?
No. It is the mighty Mjolnir, forged to the heart of a dying star. Its power holds no equal, and only someone who is worthy like myself can lift him. These are very lightweight compared to Mjolnir. There we are, my friend. Now everyone, hold your hammers into the air. Hold them and look at them. Magical and powerful. It is a weapon to destroy, or a tool to build. It is an extension of who you are, and should be treated with respect. Now with a mighty swing, we deliver a blow to the left. Ha! And then a swing to the right. Ha! Raise your hammers up into the air and gather the thunder like this. Then pull back. And now with a mighty yell, we release its power. Yes, Agent. Raise your hammers once again. Gather the thunder, and now release its fury!
Son of Odin, you have crossed Jotunheim for the last time. Your treachery will not go unpunished.
What treachery do you speak of?
Crossing into our realm to steal one of our relics.
Still gallivanting around in Midgard, I see. Ever playing the hero.
And you, still the villain.
Well, it is a lot more fun, don't you think?
No!
Loki, are you behind the mischief on Jotunheim?
Perhaps. What do I win if I am?
How about a prison cell?
Ooh, you're a feisty one.
And don't let this one fool you so easily. Loki, surrender yourself, and we will cause no harm to thee.
I swing it to the left! All right! Now gather the thunder! And release its fury!
Will you return what you have stolen, and tell them it was you?
And what if I don't?
Oh no, we will find you, and we will rain upon you a wrath you won't forget, brother.
Then I agree to your terms. You know, brother, maybe you aren't such a bad teacher after all.
Where's that?
I'll be seeing you soon.
You'll take that to your way. You have shown true strength, knowledge, and compassion. Those are true traits of a hero, and I do not believe for that they are all deemed worthy.
Does that mean we passed the class?
It does!
Did you hear that? Everyone, we passed!
Yeah, carry your hammers abroad, my friends, you've earned it!
Pretty impressive, huh? Now, typically with the kids areas, adults cannot enter because obviously the kids need a space to hang out and a place to be children, but occasionally they will have special events that anybody can go to. And that included my visit with the mighty Thor and the C-3PO meet and greet we had the other day. So if you guys want to explore these areas, definitely make sure you guys are checking in the Cruise Line app for these open houses. That way you get to do something that is typically historically meant for children, but the kid in us gets to experience it as well. And if you guys haven't noticed, I've been trying to meet a different character every single day. And I'm gonna count Thor. I got to shake Thor's hand, and then as we were actually walking around on the deck, he just pops out of nowhere, and I got to have like an extended conversation with him off camera. So Thor is my character of the day. So if you guys aren't aware, out at Walt Disney World, we can't have 99% of the Marvel characters really outside of the Guardians of the Galaxy because of a long-standing agreement with Universal, because they get all the rights to anything east of the Mississippi. So I feel very like, I don't know, fish out of water when meeting Marvel characters.
It's always strange.
Yeah.
To see them in like vlogs.
And even when we were out at Disneyland, I just don't think we saw Thor. So I was a little like starstruck meeting him. I don't know, it was weird. So it's reasons like this why we decided to stay on the ship today. This is the atrium, pretty much entirely empty because everyone's decided to go to land. So it should be a much quieter day for us here on board. I think Thor and I are destined to hang out because I feel like we keep ending up in the same areas. Also, something we didn't realize till just now, we came to come view our pictures that they've been taking of us during our like dinners and stuff because we're at a port. Technically, this is a purchase service, so you can't view them right now because just like the gift shops downstairs, you can't buy anything while you're at a port because of like taxation and everything. So once we're back out at sea, we can then come look at our pictures. Also, this is a great opportunity for some pictures because the grand staircase is usually occupied by a character and just crowds in general. So it's a good way to get some pictures of you or your family without a ton of other people in it. I think we're about to go play mini golf, but let's get ice cream cone number 4 first because I haven't had the mango or the strawberry yet. Of course, we're going swirl. Maybe one day I'll be able to actually get the swirl right. Ooh, that's really good. That might be better than the chocolate banana I had yesterday. I'm cutting through cabanas, and a detail I wanted to show you guys from earlier is that we have all these clocks that have the different times for the different resorts around the world. So Disneyland, Disney World, Disneyland Paris, etc. And the time it currently is there. We also have all these sandcastle prints of all the different castles around the world, and it's actually a bit outdated, I believe. I don't think Shanghai is on here, and Hong Kong is no longer accurate since they don't have a castle that looks like that anymore. The original castle was almost, if not an exact replica of the one in Disneyland, but now theirs is its own little special castle dedicated to a lot of the Disney princesses, and it goes a bit more sky high. Also, just a reminder that Cabanas is open for lunch as well, not just breakfast. So I don't know if I'm gonna grab anything right now, but if you don't wanna do the pool deck food or the little a la carte sit down restaurant, you can still totally come here for lunch. Okay, actually change of plan. We're gonna go ride the AquaDuck. I'm so excited to finally be doing this. Probably the thing I've been most looking forward to. So the story goes that Donald's nephews actually built the slide, and Donald was so excited to go on it, and the nephews thought he was gonna get stuck. So they cranked up the power, and Donald flew out the other side of the slide. Thankfully, it's not that powerful that we're gonna fly out of the slide. Hey, I need a partner to ride the AquaDuck. Are you down to ride with me? I think you'd be a great partner to ride with. Maybe you'll fare better than Donald did. I saw he crash landed on the other side. I know, it's kind of embarrassing. Don't tell him I said anything, okay? Well, enjoy the rest of your day. It was good to see you. Bye, friend. That was so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. A lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Unfortunately, I couldn't film on it because I don't have a GoPro. I'm just using my phone in like a little waterproof pouch. Said it was about a 20-minute wait. Only took about like 10 or 15 or so. But yeah, lots of fun, and I'm ready to go on it again. Well, ahoy there, me hearties. Pirate Night has officially kicked off here aboard the Disney Fantasy. We have seen some characters in their pirate wear. We've seen some of the crew in their pirate wear. I'm really excited for tonight.
I know, me too.
There are 2 parts to Pirate Night. The first one is going to be in between dinners at around 7:30, which is Mickey's Pirates in the Caribbean show, where Mickey and friends fend off some evil ne'er-do-well pirates. And then after dinner tonight, around 10 o'clock, is going to be the fireworks. So definitely kind of a longer night, but I'm very excited to see the fireworks. I love seeing fireworks at sea because if I remember correctly, Disney is the only one that can do it. They're just that special. Mickey's Pirates in the Caribbean starts in just a few minutes, so why don't we head up to deck 11 and get situated for the show. Arr.
Please welcome Mickey's Pirate Crew!
Please give a big buccaneer cheer to Pirate Double Duck! Pirate Daisy! Hello, everyone! I'm the first one fun. How about you? It's Pirate Goofy!
Weigh the anchor, hoist the colors, swab the poop, swabs. Oh, and don't forget to have fun too.
Pirate Minnie! We sure are, Minnie! Me too!
Sail with us on the 7 seas and find your richest reward.
The dream to find the world filled with golden nation. It's the Ricky Land, La Prince, and Mickey, climb aboard!
Away, adventures waiting for you. Come on, you brave and buccaneers, come live the life of pirates. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come live the life we love.
Who will be the leader of the crew?
I'm the crew, and a big ahoy there to all you too! All right, big finish!
Away, 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 come live the life we love. Away, 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 adventures waiting for you.
If Edgar gives you an order or asks you a question, loud and proud say, aye, Captain!
And you dance a pirate jig with now and make it big.
Do pardon my interruption of your festivities, but you'll be needing to make way immediately. Direct hit, Captain. Come aboard, boys.
Abandon your stations or prepare to take cold steel! Snap it or Davy working the plate! All the way from there!
Yes, it is I, the new caretaker and overseer of this fine vessel.
All loose ends are tied up, so to speak. The ship is now yours to do with as you please. Enjoy.
Oh, I shall.
Now listen here, Hook. You may have the upper hand. Or Hook. But this is our ship, and I intend to get it back with a captain's challenge.
Toss that pirate turn. No, very well. The terms. If I win, you walk the plank.
Agreed.
And in the unlikely event that your crew succeeds,
We get the ship back. And you will leave. Hook is a catfish. Hook is a catfish.
Now see here, that's not very nice. Captain was asked to stop. Look out! Hey, come in, intruders!
join us in waves. Sleep on the swaying sleeves. Now bring the ones who ready for to please.
was so close to considering my shivers timbered, but I knew Mickey could save the day.
Of course.
Hook didn't stand a chance. Definitely a very, very cute show.
Yeah.
More aimed at children, of course, but it's fun seeing all the characters in their fun costumes.
Yeah.
It's fun just feeling all the high energy. It's about a 20 to 25 minute show, and I would definitely plan on getting here a bit early. We got here about 15, 20 minutes beforehand and had decent spots, so I would say maybe even at 30 minutes, I would plan to be here for then, because about 5 to 10 minutes before showtime, it filled up quickly. Well, Pirate Night is not over. We are getting ready to head down to dinner at Animator's Palette this evening. Now, normally with Animator's Palette, as you guys saw on our first night, there's typically a show. There is no show because every restaurant has the same menu tonight, and it is pirate themed. So we get to see our servers and waiters in their pirate garb and just enjoy some hearty meals. But then after dinner, we come back up here and enjoy the Buccaneer Blast show, which I believe a famous Captain Jack Sparrow may be making an appearance, and those fireworks. Let's go eat. If there was one restaurant to have Pirate Night in, it was Animator's Palette. We didn't necessarily get a show. However, the screens showed concept art the entire night that I would only assume you would not get in any of the other restaurants.
Yeah.
So we got to see gorgeous concept art from Peter Pan, Pirates of the Caribbean, both the films and the attractions, Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
I often forget that that's like a Disney pirate film. Like, I mean, obviously it is, but like, it just never is on my radar. So I really enjoy just sitting down and watching that concept art just kind of like just be shown throughout the evening because it was all just so
It's
gorgeous.
So gorgeous, yeah.
Now, something we often hear is that Pirate Night is a dinner worth skipping.
Yeah.
And I wholeheartedly disagree with that.
It was very good.
Spoiler alert, favorite meal of the entire trip.
I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but it was definitely like up there.
Bread service was what they call Johnny cake with mango dip. And I was so excited to dig in, I completely forgot to film it. But it was cornbread.
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily what makes it Johnny bread, but if you like cornbread, that's literally exactly what this was.
It was.
The mango dip was a little strange though. If you guys have been to a hibachi before, and the little salad they give you with the carrot ginger dressing, that dressing is kind of what this dip was.
Maybe a little bit sweeter, obviously, because of the mango.
Yeah.
But.
So I think it worked well with the cornbread Johnny cake, but it was still strange at the same time.
Yeah. It wasn't my favorite bread service.
Yeah.
But I also don't like
Cornbread. For my appetizer, I had the deep fried Calypso crab cake with Cajun remoulade, green onion, and lemon.
So I also got the crab cake, but I got the Sri Sumbaji's vegetable samosa with potato, peas, garlic, cumin, and ginger served with tamarind and mint chutney.
That crab cake might have been my favorite starter so far.
It was really good.
Because it's hard competition because I have thoroughly enjoyed most, if not all, the starters we've had every single night. Perfectly bright with the lemon I added to it. I love a good Cajun remoulade. It was so good.
And my samosa was so good too. It was kind of like surprisingly spicy too.
Yeah, a lot of the food we've been having has been a bit spice adverse. They tried to please to a lot of international palates, a lot of safe palates, so they make things a little, not on the blander side, approachable. I think that's a good word for it. They make things very approachable for multiple audiences to enjoy it. Your little heat that you had from your samosa was pretty unexpected.
Would not have turned away him just bringing me a second one.
Yeah, I was going to order the samosa because I had a bite of yours and I really liked it. And then he brought me another crab cake unprompted and I was like, Larson, okay, but that's a lot of food. But I ate it. Well, you and I split it.
Yeah, we split it.
But I'm so glad he brought us one because it was so delicious. For my soup, I had the carrot and cilantro soup with banana bread, crouton, and I also had the fennel, orange, and quinoa salad with saffron, pine nuts, and pomegranate.
And for my soup, I had the chilled mango soup with passion fruit, ginger, and coconut.
Now, I think there was some kind of mix-up in the kitchen with
think
how
so
our
too.
soups were prepared because my soup didn't have any cilantro or any croutons. And your soup had cilantro and no croutons.
Yeah.
So I was really intrigued to try the banana bread crouton. I don't remember if I've had this soup before. I knew I had your mango one before from our last cruise. I thought it was fine.
Yeah. It's good.
Very much like a smoothie. Mine was very much just a carrot soup.
Yeah.
I felt like it leaned a little bit towards the tomato soup kind of feel aspect of it.
It did,
so
yeah.
it was good, but it probably wouldn't have been my best pick and may have been my least favorite part of the meal.
The mango soup was practically just like a smoothie in a cup. It's not something I would normally have gotten, but I'm glad I tried it.
And I think my salad was also just okay. I think kind of like with the soup, I think that was the weakest part of the meal. My salad didn't really have any discernible flavor to it. In fact, I actually compared it to if you're having like a fish taco, the slaw that would go on top of that, it kind of just felt like I was eating that the whole time. It was just kind of like stuff in a bowl.
Yeah.
It tasted nice, but kind of like the soup, I don't feel the need to get it again. I had the Tia Dalma's jerk chicken, which is 48-hour jerk marinated chicken, grilled and served with rice and peas, fried plantains, and a pineapple chili salsa.
And I had Cheval's lamb shank. Rosemary lamb shank slowly braised in red wine and served with buttered green beans and parsnip mash.
Best entree. I love my entree so much. Talking about the spice with the samosas, this was so spice heavy. I would hope so, being called jerk chicken, because it was so delicious. Everything worked so well together. I was a little afraid that the chicken was gonna be too dry. So this kind of my situation was the first night I had chicken at that exact same restaurant.
Yeah.
Completely different experience. I thought it was moist and flavorful, and overall incredibly delicious. The one thing though is that it said it came with rice and peas. Mine came with rice and red beans. I love red beans and rice, but another weird situation where the kitchen didn't make it as printed. Again, no real complaint with the missing croutons or the lack of peas and beans instead. I just thought it was strange because I don't think we've ever seen substitutes like that in any rotational dining on any cruise we've ever been on.
Exactly.
But that pineapple chili salsa just made everything so bright and just added a nice zip to every bite that I had.
So I kind of chose my lamb because of yesterday's lamb, which turned out pretty good.
I forgot you even got lamb yesterday.
I did.
Oh.
My mom got it.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
It wasn't quite the same, but it was still pretty good. And I saw that it had the parsnip mash, which I know I usually really like.
Okay.
And it had green beans, so trying to
Vegetables
be a little bit,
are healthy.
Yeah, I made sure to eat that first.
Especially on a cruise like this.
Yeah, that was probably like one of my first vegetables of the whole cruise.
You did have
Besides-
a salad
yeah,
earlier
Besides that.
at lunch today. You're like, this is the best salad I've ever had. I was like, I think you're just lacking vegetables and nutrition right now.
Probably. That lamb was just so tender. Like my immediate first stab, it just right off the bone.
We don't need knives. And finally for dessert, we ended things with the Pirate's Treasure Sundae, pineapple and coconut ice cream, pineapple, whipped cream, and Florentine chard.
And I got the caramel macadamia nut cheesecake tart served with whipped cream and caramel ganache.
Favorite dessert. Favorite dessert. It was completely made for me.
Yeah.
It could not have been more Adrian coated with the tropical flavors in there.
Yeah.
Coconut ice cream alone, I was sold. And then it had the pineapple compote at the bottom, caramel drizzle on top that kind of hardened with everything, and it all worked together so well.
It was just a nice simple cheesecake with caramel and macadamia nuts.
I had a bite of yours and those macadamia nuts were so good.
It had a nice bit of texture and crunch to just an ordinary cheesecake.
Overall, again, I think Pirate Night has been my favorite menu so far. People often say that this is one that they skip to go to Palo or to just stay in their room and order room service. You will never catch me skipping Pirate Night if this is what they continue to offer. I would have rather skipped Royal Court, which was last night's, before skipping this one again.
I think I would have skipped the original
Animator's Palette, our first night.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that is dinner. We are all wrapped up. We are going to go back up to Deck 11 for the finale of Pirate Night. Let's go watch some fireworks. Buccaneer Blast and Club Pirate begins around 10:15 for us and will be on the same stage as Mickey's Pirates in the Caribbean party. Now, when looking at the stage, the fireworks are going to be launched on the right-hand side, so the starboard side. My recommendation is to get up on Deck 12 on the higher level. The AquaDuck actually blocks a good portion of the fireworks if you're on the lower level. So if the fireworks are more important to you than the show is, park yourself up there probably a good 30 minutes in advance, if not more.
Whoa!
What's wrong with you? We'd like something a little bit more flashy. Oh, flashy! And a bit more unpredictable. And a lot more explosive. Turn up the cannons, load the powder, and light the fuses. Here's to my new crew. And to new adventures. A pirate's life for me. All right, everyone, let's see it all together. A pirate's life for me.
Club Pirate is more or less a continuation of the fireworks and the Buccaneer Blast Party, but it's more of just like a general dance party. Personally, I don't think it's as exciting as seeing Jack Sparrow and seeing the fireworks, but it does go fairly late into the evening, so if you're looking for something to do, either you or your kids, or you and your friends, or spouse, or whoever, it's a fun dance party that just continues the night energy. Well guys, thank you so much for coming along with us today on day 4 of our Disney Fantasy Cruise Line series. I had a ton of fun today just hanging out on the ship. We chose not to go to Grand Cayman today and just enjoyed the amenities around the ship, got to enjoy doing extra trivia, which we're not talking about it. And to top off our entire day, we had Pirate Night, one of my favorite nights here on DCL. Well, anyways, guys, we need to go to bed right now because we have a giant day ahead of us in Jamaica tomorrow. And this is gonna be one you guys aren't going to want to miss because it's the excursion I am most looking forward to. Well, as of tonight, we are a little more than halfway through our cruise. It genuinely feels like we just got on board yesterday. It's starting to go by very, very quickly at this point. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys like our videos, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, that way you guys get updates on all of our future adventures, and let us know in the comments if you guys had a pirate name. If you could pick a pirate name for yourself, let me know what that would be. I think I would go with Abhorrent Adrian. I don't know. I'll workshop it. And as always, thanks for making memories with us. I've been Abhorrent Adrian, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. I almost forgot to show you guys our towel / blanket animal. That's one they always do on Pirate Night, which I assume is Davy Jones, or maybe it's like the Aztec symbol that's on the coin. But either way, points for sunglasses. And instead of our normal chocolates, we get coins. Look at that. Dead men tell no tales. All right, guys. Bye. Good night.